Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for coming. I'm glad that you have decided to click on this video. As I said in my last Coldplay album ranking video, I said that I'd want to do BTS, so I actually took the time to go through their first three albums because I really was not that well acquainted with them. But I knew most of the songs better than I thought I did because of playing Rhythm High. As you can see here on the left, we are going to be ranking these albums based off of Rhythm Hive card rankings. So we have XR, which equates to S. S equates to A plus. I usually put an A plus in my tier ranking video, so S will be A plus. R will be A. A now is B. B is C, and then C is D. Even though technically I still see C as, we could do it more where XR is S plus. Let's do it that way because I don't think BTS has any D tier albums. I think as a fan, as someone who has followed them since I believe I started liking them in between Wings era. I would just say Wings era. Yeah, that's when I really got into BTS. That's when I kind of discovered them. So we will be starting off with their first album. Where is it? Oh my gosh. I need to go back for references to the albums because for some reason I forget album names pretty easily. Okay, yeah, so here we have Too Cool for School. For the first album. Alrighty, so I just gave this album basically a second chance a couple days ago. I went through pretty much the whole thing. It's decent, like it's good. I have to admit the title track We Are Bulletproof Part 2, when I originally heard it, I thought it was decent, but once I actually took the time to watch the lyric video and understand the lyrics, it actually really grew on me. Like I would definitely say this song is like a tier song, which originally I would have probably seen it as a B. So, No More Dream is still good. I would say it's more B plus quality in my mind. I just like the lyricism of We Are Bulletproof better. I really like Rap Monster's parts in it. I mean, for their more rapper dense songs, I like RM's parts. I'm gonna call them by their stage names too, because I feel like referring to their music, I should call them by their stage names. So, yeah, other than that though, I know this is probably going to be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I really don't like the idea of skits and intros and outros and interludes. I feel personally you can have like one or two on an album, but for this album they literally have four, and there's only 7 songs. So for me, for there to be more basically fluff on an album than actual music is really tough for me. So for that case, I think just based off of We Are Bulletproof Part 2, I'm gonna give this album here A tier, even though technically that's not A. We're gonna put it in the A section. It's pretty much in the middle, maybe a bit lower. If they had maybe another single or two that I really enjoyed, I would have, but because We Are Bulletproof Part 2 and No More Dream, they are decent songs. They are good title tracks. Well, at least We Are Bulletproof is. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. I think that's the right spot for that album. Alrighty, next in line. Just give me 1 second here. I constantly have to refer back to the albums just so that I make sure I'm getting it right. Yeah, so the next album we have is Oh Are You Late To? Okay, so I gave this album a second chance as well, and honestly, I'm really sorry if you love this album, but like I really don't like it. Like, the only song that I can genuinely listen to from this album is We On, which is actually a really good song. I really like that one. Jungkook and I'm pretty sure RM in the chorus. I love that like call and return that they're doing. Like, I love how they go back and forth in the chorus like that. And again, RM's lyricism, love it. I love how he repeats "I'm here for my music" over and over again to his haters. That's definitely my favorite part of the song and the most memorable. So, yeah, Jungkook and RM definitely make that song for me. So, because of that, I can't give this album the lowest of the low because I do really like that song. But songs like Coffee, I don't hate it, but it's kind of corny. I don't know. There are more cornier, sappier songs I'm not really a huge fan of. Again, If I Ruled the World is kind of the same. It's even cornier in my opinion. If you like that style of BTS, I'm really sorry, but it's just not my thing, especially as someone who came in during Wings era. Wings era is like not corny at all. They have like next to no corny songs on that album. So Attack on Bangtan, that song's not too bad too. I don't mind it. And Paldo Gang Sen, I'm not sure if I said that right, but that one's okay as well. So, but honestly, other than that, I can't really give much else in terms of praise for this album. I do like that it only has, well, this time it has three intros and skits, and then I tried giving BTS Cypher a chance, but I do love the rap line. Trust me, I really do. But I love the rap line on more of their introspective, serious songs. I'm not really a huge fan of their, like, I don't even know how to explain the type of rap that it is. It's like, kind of like I'm gonna, show you what I'm all about kind of rap, if that makes any sense. I explained that really poorly, but that's how my mind sees it. So, okay, I think in this case, we kind of already know where I'm probably gonna put this album based off of what I said. So, yeah, it's gotta go be here. I'm really sorry, guys. It'll probably be my lowest rated album out of them all. I can't really think of anything else that I dislike that much. I'm sorry, just not my era. Not a huge fan of the title track either, which really affects my opinion of an album for a good reason. So, okay, anyways, moving on from that onto a higher note. Now we have School Love Affair. Yeah. So, this album actually honestly surprised me because the first two albums, as I've said, not really a huge fan of for a few reasons. So, this album did really surprise me. I was very pleased with it, and also I'm only doing the original albums. I'm not doing deluxe versions because honestly they take a really long time to listen to, and I just feel like I just want to do the original albums for this ranking. So in this case, I one of my favorite BTS songs, one of their best quality songs is on this album, which is Tomorrow. That song alone it just carries this album for me. It makes me want to put this album in XR just because of that song alone, but I can't do that because we're ranking the album, not only one song. But there are definitely some other songs, like Just One Day is a love song done right. That song is the chorus is perfect for that song. Like, it's amazing. It's not too sappy, it's not too corny. It gives like that longing feeling. It makes you like long for love, and like you see how BTS can create that picture of like what it feels like to really be in love with someone, and just even one day, spending one day with them would be good enough for you. And to me, that's perfect. I'm not against love songs at all, or slower songs, and it has a really good background rhythm and beat. It's, yeah, to me, it's a very well composed love song. Really love that one. And then Jump, you know what? Jump is a good song to get your blood pumping. It's a good song to listen to if you need some motivation. Like, definitely a great, like, workout song, dance song. I really enjoy it. It reminds me of like Pump Up the Jam, if anybody's heard of that song. You probably have heard it, but maybe don't remember it, which is fine. It gives me that same vibe, which I really like songs like that because I do enjoy dancing myself. And then Boy in Love, it's not as much of my taste, but I do like it. It's a solid song. It's a solid single. I'm not gonna complain about it. The music video is cute. I do like the music video for it. It's interesting. So, okay, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can say. Honestly, where are you from? Where are you from's actually not that bad. It's kind of a bit forgettable in my mind, but I can't say there's any song in this album that I absolutely hate. Like, Are You Late Too has a couple songs that, like, I don't hate anything BTS has made, but Are You Late definitely has a couple that I low key really don't like. So, for this case, I am going to have to actually put this album in S tier. I first was only going to put it in R, but the more I look at it, the more I realize that I don't absolutely dislike any of the songs, and for that reason, and then the fact that it has Tomorrow, which is like literally one of the most introspective, deep, thoughtful pieces of art I've listened to. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm a Tomorrow enthusiast, and I hope that everybody else is too. I just love the idea of like, man, it's so hard to even explain. It's like I can feel it and think about it in my mind, but it's so hard to say it in words. So we're just gonna say that Tomorrow makes me speechless, which is basically the best thing that a song can do for you. So anyways, enough Tomorrow enthusiasm. Let's move on to the next album. So the next album in their discography is Dark and Wild. Okay, again, with this album, I was definitely pleasantly surprised. This album has another one of my top songs. If you want to guess it before I say it in the comments, that would be great. So, yeah, let's just start off with some of the main singles. So we have the title tracks, which were, I'm trying to remember if Danger came out before War of Hormone. I think so. If it didn't, please forgive me. I can't remember. I could double check, but that kind of wastes time right now. So we're just gonna go based off the numbers in the album here. So Danger, at first I didn't care for this song, but the more I listened to it, it actually grew on me. See, Rhythm Hive really made me appreciate some of the songs from BTS's older work, because I probably wouldn't have really checked them out if I didn't play Rhythm Hive, which I know sounds bad, but yeah, I just want to say that Rhythm Hive definitely helped with that. Yeah, Danger is definitely a solid song. Sometimes I forget how it goes, other than Rap Monster saying "You in danger." That's all I really remember. But I do remember some of the other parts. It just takes me a while to remember that song for some reason. And then War of Hormone, the music video is great. I actually watched it too a couple days ago. I hadn't seen the whole thing ever, which I know is kind of sad being saying that I'm a fan of theirs. But I had seen like bits and pieces, but I never took the time to watch the whole thing, and it was good. Like, it was better than I remembered it being from what I'd heard. So, yeah, definitely have to rank that as a solid song. Then we've got, yeah, the next one on this list, Hip Hop File. Just not I'm not a fan of their like more hip hop rap like only songs. They're just not my style. I love their rap line. Again, I'm not criticizing the rap line, but I do love their rap line in their more pop basic, not basic, sorry, but their more pop oriented stuff. So, yeah, not a huge fan of Hip Hop File. Gave that one a chance. Okay, and now we have one of the best songs they've ever made. We have Let Me Know. This song is basically Tomorrow's little brother because it's made after. This song gets me every time. Jungkook's desperation in the chorus. This is what we need in music. We need people who know how to sing desperately. And Jungkook in this chorus does it perfectly. I can't praise this song enough. It's amazing. I can feel Jungkook's desperation. Like, it feels like you're like it's real. Like, it just totally feels real. It feels like he wrote the song himself and is singing. Like, I just love how captivating he sounds in this. Absolutely love it. No, this song is perfection in my mind. It's perfection with Tomorrow. They're in the perfection category. So, absolutely love it. Okay, then we have Rain, which is definitely a solid song. I do like it. There's not really much I can say about it. So, yeah. Next we have the Cypher. One of the Cypher parts, which this one's part 3. Again, I gave it a listen. This one's definitely better than part 1 and 2, but I'm still not a huge fan overall. But it is better than the others, so I'll give it that, like, by a fair amount. Again, not a fan of interludes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not a fan of those types of songs. Could you turn off your cell phone? It's a very interestingly composed song. But I do like it. I do like it. And then you know what? The rest of the songs on the end of the album, they're kind of in a group for me. Except for maybe Look Here. I actually really enjoyed Look Here. I like how it has more of a... Yeah, I just have to play it here for a minute just to remember what it sounds like exactly. It definitely has a very Spanish vibe to the song with the guitar. And I really like that. When that can be incorporated into a song properly, it's really good. Really enjoy it. Very fun song. I wish they performed it more. I think they performed it a couple times. At least there's a few videos on YouTube where they performed it, and like it's a good quality video, because obviously you can get other quality, but yeah, definitely that one done very well. The other 3, Embarrassed, 24/7 Heaven, Second Grade, kind of put them in their own group. They're good, they're solid. I don't hate them, I don't love them. Like, yeah, kind of mid-tier for me. So Anyways, now that we have discussed this album for so long, I think because Tomorrow is still better, and I'm trying to think of, wow, I'm literally blanking about the songs on School Love Affair, but I am gonna have to put this album in R. I would say it would be low S, like I could put it here, but I just feel like Tomorrow is on another level, and I really enjoy some of the other songs from School of Affair. So I'm just gonna have to keep that one in S and put Dark and Wild in R. Okay, so now we have the most beautiful moment in life, part 1. Okay, so I gave this song another look through. The only song that I actually hadn't listened to from this album is Converse High. So I gave that one a listen. It's good. It's definitely a little bit better than mid-tier for me, I would say. Like, it's a solid song. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I don't have anything, like, super praiseworthy to say about it either. But, you know, I feel, unfortunately, this may get a lot of hate, but I do think that the title track for this album, I Need You, is a little overrated. I do like it, and I do understand the story behind it, that BTS was basically about to disband if this song didn't perform well. And as emotional, and literally that makes me feel awful, because to think that the rest of their music wouldn't have been made if this song didn't perform well, it hurts. It hurts the soul. So for that reason, it is amazing, but the actual song itself, it's good. I like it a lot more than I used to. I used to really not like it, but now I actually do like it. Like, it's definitely better than mid for sure, but I can't put it in like S or even like A plus in my mind. Like, it would be A at highest, probably more like A minus. But let's see, we have Dope, which I do like. I like the lyrics. The lyrics are playful and fun. I like how basically the boys are like, yeah, everybody else is, doing their thing, and we're here looking cool, and, we're here working hard and getting the money, getting the notoriety. I mean, it's a good song if you know what it feels like to have everybody else around you kind of fooling around while you have to like stay serious and focused on what your goals are. Like, yeah, I see what they're saying. I get that. It's definitely a good song for young people, I think, to listen to. But my favorite song off this album is actually Moving On. That song was composed very well. I really love the drum rhythm and beat, and the how they incorporated the kick pedal, and just the types of drum sounds that they use for this song. I just really like it a lot. So yeah, I don't really have that much else to say. Again, not really a fan of having skits in an album. I can take an intro or outro, but no skits. No skits on an album, I'm sorry. Yeah, for that reason, there's nothing that I really absolutely hate. Hold Me Tight's okay. I don't hate that song. Boys with Fun is good. I actually do have that song downloaded, and I do listen to it here or there. I feel like I do like it a bit less than I used to, though. So, I'm gonna have to put this album probably here, but lower than Dark and Wild. Dark and Wild is definitely better, but I don't think I can put it down here because of Moving On, because I really do like that one. So, yeah, I think that's a solid ranking for that. Alrighty, let's see their next album. Okay, this next album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2. Man, this album, once I listened to it, is what really made me realize, yes, I want to be a fan. I want to be a Bangtan girl. Like, I want to be in the army because this album is amazing. It is so good, basically from head to toe. There is so little to complain about this album about. Like, there's basically nothing. I know it's so weird how Silver Spoon is one of the better selling songs off this album because for me, unfortunately, it's probably my least favorite. I'm sorry, everybody, but I am a Butterfly BTS enthusiast. This song, again, when BTS composes a love song the way it should be done, it's just so beautiful. Like, I can't, and their special performance, if you have not watched their special performance of this song, you need to watch it. The vibes are immaculate. The vibes are immaculate. This song, literally, I don't even think you can really compose much more of a beautiful love song than this. Like, the fact that the boys are saying that they can't believe that someone's in love with them, just the way that they're saying it, and that they'll do anything for this object of their affection, like, the way that they do it. Rap Monsters rap basically on the bridge, like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm just like having a moment thinking about this song. Absolutely amazing. And then to top that off, we have Butterfly and then we have Autumn Leaves. These songs, they literally pair so well together. They are like the dynamic duo of the album. Again, just BTS's ability to do a love song properly, there's no complaints. Like, if you listen to these two songs and you don't at least like one of them, then, like, do you even like love? Like, honestly, I don't think so. So for that case, I'm trying to think. My City is good. I really like this song. It's fun. I really wish they made a music video for this song. It would have been so good. I mean, you can't complain with me. You got to agree that the music video would have been so much fun if they made it for My City. I can already see them running through the streets of, where they'd grown up in South Korea and just having so much fun with it. It would have been great. The title track Run is a great song also. It's a great song to run to. Like, actually, it's like they were thinking about their fans who like to go for runs, and that's why they made this song. So thank you, BTS, because I run to this song all the time. And then, yeah, Whalen 52, don't have anything bad to say about that. So, again, I'm not going to comment on the intros, outros, and skits, even though the outro of this album is in the next one, and I really do love that song. So, for this case, this album is going to have to go in XR. It's going to have to be our first XR album. There's nothing bad I can say about it. Compared to some of the others, in my opinion, as a whole, it might not be the best, but it's the best as of right now. So out of these, like, by blow in the water in terms of a complete album. So, yeah, and I love the artwork. I will probably be ranking the artwork too, but in this case, this isn't based upon album artwork ranking. This is just the music, the themes, the lyricism, and the instrumental composition. That's what I'm ranking on. Anyways, next in line, we have the best album made by BTS. Okay. I know this album is a collection of the last, which is what makes it even better, with a few more songs, but the fact that it is a collection of the last album, which was amazing, phenomenal, and then they put an extra, how many songs? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's only 4 extra songs on this one. Yeah, they put an extra 4 songs that all of them in their own right could have easily been title tracks in my mind. My pretty much favorite BTS song, top 5, is on this album, and that is Epilogue Young Forever. This song is so beautiful. The fact of following your dreams and overcoming obstacles. I'm telling you, if you're gonna write music, if you can write good quality music about following your dreams and overcoming obstacles, overcoming circumstances that prevent you from following your dreams and other people's negativity, that is top tier quality music. And this album does that. Save Me, again, the desperation in the chorus. I don't know what it is, but that ability to actually sound desperate and like you're literally singing these songs like your life depends on it, it makes them amazing. I have literally nothing bad to say about, there's nothing bad to say about this album. This album, in terms of the themes, the concepts, the ideas, the instrumentation, the lyrics, it's pretty much the closest to perfect in my mind that you can get for an album. So I just gotta put it in XR, front XR. It is front by far. Basically, in my mind, next to nothing can beat it. The concepts with the music is just phenomenal. Phenomenal BTS. Like, thank you, BTS, for making this. Thank you, production team. Thank you, Big Hit. Thank you, Hybe.